day we'll hire an editor to go through all our
You
old
want
shit.
and someone to listen to this?
Somebody would want to listen to this, only if we could pay them. Did you see we got an application from somebody?
No!
Yeah, somebody emailed, or Gmail. Oh, did you get that fixed yet? Yeah, this guy emails us, and he's like, his resume, he wants to edit our show, but get paid. And I'm like, sorry, we're a 2-person volunteer organization. We don't make money.
For real? That's because you keep saying, we need an IT person, I know.
But I think because we make it to Feed Spots #1.
Who was it?
You remember? Some dude in Quebec.
Oh, God, in Quebec. No.
He didn't even spell application right or something. There was some misspelled right in the title, and I'm thinking, oh, well, that's good.
Yeah, let's edit that shit then.
I already fuck up our shit. You want to hire somebody who can also fuck up our shit? Like, come on. No. I have a good enough time. I do. I fuck our shit up for free. Oh, my God,
that's funny.
Yeah,
that's
poor
good.
guy. I know, and I let him down gently, and I just said, we're a 2-person operation. We're kind of volunteer. We don't make any money at this, though, but thank you for your...
Thank you for your interest.
Yeah.
And why?
And good luck with your future endeavors.
Why would you be emailing podcasts? I find that so odd.
But because we've made it on feedspot.com's #1 and sometimes in the top 10, right?
I guess.
Too, like they do have that Patreon where you charge memberships.
Yeah.
But even they're dumbfounded by it because they feel awkward about charging people for membership because you got to give it something extra. It's honestly it's not just your extra episodes.
Yeah, no, I know.
You kind of got to give them an extra, and I don't have time for that.
What kind of extra shit can you even do though? We will call out your name and breathe heavily for you.
Listen to us crunching and eating. I wonder if hey, is that a kink? Like having people
probably is
ASMR or something?
Probably is.
Oh, people, get a hobby. My God.
I have a bite stuff in your ear.
I need another drink. Oh, my God, you've got fish in your fridge. What the fuck, Sherry? Oh, my God, that gave me a heart attack.
I would have warned you. I'm so used to it, it doesn't bother me at all.
Side note, that's my own fault. That'll fix my little red wagon for going through somebody's fridge contents. Live fish in a pitcher of water. Yummy.
Oh shit, I dropped my trip.
The shit I've seen this weekend, I swear to God.
Hey, it could have been worse.
Could have been worse.
It could have been like a body part.
Why would you have body parts in your fridge?
I'm just saying though, like I mean, in the scale of bad shit in the fridge.
What the fuck goes on around here? We're recording from my house now. From here on in. I'm kidding.
Oh my God. Oh, is it never?
Isn't that nice?
That's what kind is it? Mango?
Yeah, Captain Morgan Mai Tai.
That is yummy.
Holy shit, that's good. No, I don't have 6. Don't worry.
That is yummy.
That was last week.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So what are we gonna do right now? What do you?
I'm just looking at your thing. It says 18 plus, 19 plus. What is this?
I don't know what
I don't know. Drinko.com. On the side.
I was more looking at the percentage. What is it? 6%?
Well, that's not bad.
It's not bad. We ran into the dude that runs. I told you about this. Dead Horse Cider. Dead Horse Cider.
Yeah.
Yay!
Boy, that was so swing and a miss for a sponsor.
I know.
So.
They are so good.
I know.
But now they don't have the bottles. They just have the coolers ones now, eh?
Oh no, bottles are the best.
I love the bottles. I know.
That's you can bring your big fucking chugger.
Right?
I know.
I love that. But I did mention to the dude, I can't remember his name. Sorry about that. I said maybe we could come out there and record, do an episode. You know, go a little road trip.
Oh,
Wouldn't that be nice?
At his place?
Sure, at Dead Cider. Do a venue like what we're going to be doing at Little Brown, but do it out. Going to the country.
I'm going to the country. Gonna eat a lot of peaches.
Or mangoes. And Mai Tais.
That's funny.
Coming up on a future episode, probably the next few weeks. I don't know if it'll be out before this episode or not. But we spoke with a dude. I gotta share the story.
Yep, tell me the story.
Spoke with this dude. Okay, so where we were sitting at the Mystic, Medium, and Mindful Marketplace. And again, thank you so much to Amy from Regenesis for inviting us again. It was a lovely time. Got some cool stories, met some cool people, talked with some people. We talked with 4 cool people. All cool.
Lots of coolness going on there.
Yeah, no,
it's good
for sure. And she's doing it again in July. So in July in Gimli. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that was a really good time. That was such a nice layout. It was good. Might have a camera crew for that one, but more details on that in the future. Anyway, so many little projects on the go. Actually, I counted 7 projects on the go for myself.
Good Lord.
Only like 1 or 2 for the podcast. Don't worry. It's all good. I know. It's my ADHD. It keeps me out of the bingo halls.
Like, holy crap.
I know.
You're supposed to be winding down.
I know.
Not zooming up.
But you know what? I was suppressed for so many years with my grandparents and family. I was so suppressed for many years. Like, I really couldn't do what I wanted. I couldn't find my bliss. I found my bliss. I love doing this.
Yeah.
So, there you are, right?
Wow.
Yeah. And the kids are grown now, so, I mean, they don't need me to be normal anymore.
Oh, good. Now, eh?
Yeah. Oh, this is Jas.
Oh, yeah. And this is Sher.
And, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
We should change names sometimes and see what people... Anyway, Giving Up the Ghost Podcast. You know that. You know that. So, anyway, this one gentleman... Me and Ashley are sitting at our table, just schmoozing and talking to people and stuff. And there was the table closest to us was a lady. I want to say reflexology. What's the other one? Reiki.
Oh
anyway,
yeah. Uh-huh.
But she did both. But she has like the lotions and all that kind of stuff on her table. Mm-hmm. And her fellow is just sitting there, older dude, all dressed in black with a black hat, and just minding his own business, you know.
Black with black hat.
Yeah, an older dude.
Oh, okay.
I think he must be probably like 75 or something.
Oh, okay.
Very friendly people, really nice. You know, we'd say hi and whatever, and we're all freezing together. There was a bit of a breeze. That's probably why I got sick the next day. Anyway, and he says, I guess, like, I thought, you know, we're talking about a lot of shit, like, I'm going to edit out. Go figure, I edit a lot of shit out. Anyway, and between talking with my paid paranormal group, and anyway. And I'm like, I hope this guy's not over, like, you know, like, listening or...
Oh, yeah.
You know, like, he's dropping and whatever.
Hard not to, right?
But he had headphones in the whole time, because sometimes he'd, like,
he'd be
he's bopping away, his head's, like, going to the country, gonna need a lot
it's gonna be in your head.
I love that song. Anyway, so, at one point, I think he was, like, listening to us, and he saw us interacting with people, because people were sitting down, talking to the microphone, you know, like, so he saw that much of it. And he says, so what exactly do you guys do? And I gave him the breakdown. This is who we are. This is what we do. And he's like, oh, okay, cool. And he's just like, you know, I was thinking about it, he says, and, you know, I actually got a story for you. So,
okay.
Nondescript. I would never have thought dude in a black cowboy hat, dressed in black, like, you know, be the... There's no such thing as ghosts.
75-year-old dude,
right?
From
you
the
know,
farm.
right? Exactly.
Right.
So, but I did get all that right because he says, "Well, there's this one thing I could never explain." He says, he goes, "I was on my parents' farm. We had 22 head of cattle. I think he said that they were responsible for milking, right? Mm-hmm. And that was him and his brother's job. He was 18. They had the cows in the barn. You know, nice sunny day, and then all of a sudden the weather just went." It just changed fast. Mm-hmm. Black. The sky was black, like
dark
just
and crappy, and
got really crappy.
Yep.
It was creepy. He said
Yep.
it just kind of gave you a really bad feel, like shit's coming,
Shit's
right?
coming, yeah.
And it was so dark, and the wind changed, and everything so fast. He said even the cats scattered. The cats that they spray the milk at, you know? Yeah, no cats.
They're like, whoa.
They noped out of there, right?
Yeah.
And then he said, so he's like thinking, and his brother wasn't feeling well. He said his brother was sick, so he's doing most of the work himself. So I don't know if he meant his brother was in the barn or in the house or whatever.
Right.
And then all of a sudden, he looks up into the sky. Okay, again, nondescript. Farmer dude, country dude, black hat, older dude, right?
Yep.
Says to me, I saw what formed in the sky, what looked like very specifically like old saloon style staircase in the sky. It didn't reach any top, and it had no bottom, didn't touch the ground, but it was as clear as day. It was a staircase that formed in the sky in the black clouds, and it even had spindle railing.
Okay,
he says, and I was staring at it. Yeah, he says I was staring at it, and he says, and when he told me how long it was there, I thought he was going to say like 10, 20 seconds. So it was there for like 20 fucking minutes, and he's like, for the life of me, I could never figure that out. And I'm like, that?
Yeah, I don't think I can figure that out either.
No, but for it to stick with him for that long, and that specific.
What did he do? Did he just stare at it? Was he just stuck there?
Well, he was kind of like in the barn, and he was
just wondering, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and he was kind of
leave that.
No, he was kind of keeping his eye on it, and he's kind of watching for it, and then it just disappeared. It didn't fade away. It just kind of disappeared.
Yeah, that's weird.
I know, and I said to him, "Have you ever heard of the phenomenon?" And that was a Ramblesode that we were looking at, thinking about staircases that pop up in the forest.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Actually, maybe you want to do that? Should we intro it?
Let's intro it. I'm Googling this shit right now. Yeah.
We got all the time in the world till your husband comes home.
I think so.
All right. Let's do that. We'll do the
that is so specifically odd.
So it'll be another Ramblesode today, guys. We're going to do the mysterious staircases. So that's going to impromptu. Listen to that episode. I can't tell you at this point if it's going to be on a coming up episode or if it's already happened. I think it would have already happened last week. So this gentleman goes to describe like this really ominous very clear as day staircase that formed in the sky.
That is weird. That's very odd. I thought you were gonna say it was a big fucking ball of light. It was a UFO.
Well, yeah, like I mean,
You know what I mean?
Yeah, like
Maybe it is a UFO, and maybe that's how they're trying to like lure people there.
look, there it is, but it's got no spindles.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a thing. Holy shit! But this one's
It's a thing.
It's a thing. Where's George? Actually, I didn't. Oh no, Richard was his name. Actually, I should remember that. It is a thing. But these ones don't have spindle
Yeah,
railing.
like that is very specific.
It was
right?
very specific, yeah. So, yeah, thanks for Richard for sharing that story. And yeah, so this woman explains why you should always stay away from random staircases in the woods.
Yeah.
So it says,
idea.
have you ever been out for a walk in the woods and stumble across a random staircase? So it says, well, according to one woman on TikTok, if you spot such a thing, while enjoying a stroll through a woodland or a forest, you should never climb the stairs, no matter how tempted you might be. So it says here, Jessie V has grown a large following on the platform of over 4 million people with whom she shares strange and creepy facts and stories with. I think I've seen her before.
4 million people? That's enough.
Yeah. But I think she might be from the Appalachians, right? We were talking about
yeah,
that
yeah,
before,
yeah.
and Appalachians is like... Appalachians apparently is actually predates North America. Like, so when the land masses were together...
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, so they're saying that the reason why it's haunted and creepy, like, they don't know what it is, but it's, So
Gotcha.
there's some prehistoric shit going on there. Anyway.
Prehistoric? Batshit?
Batshit crazy. So she explained, if you ever see a random staircase in the woods, you have to get away as fast as you can. Never climb them. She says there was a story going around a couple of years ago stating that there are abandoned staircases in national forests around the world, like deep in the forest, away from anybody. It says it's just a staircase with no other structure attached to it. Some stairs are in ruins, some are perfect and sturdy, and it says some are like iron spirals. I've heard about that one. Like
that would be
when I
creepy.
first heard about that, you know, and it went nowhere.
Yeah.
Anyway, so she says it's like the kind you'd find in a lighthouse, right? That they literally just reach up to nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
Iron spirals would be odd because that would be unnatural for a home building. That like,
right.
you know, it's not something that's picked every day.
Typical. Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. So she says, Jessel continued that there are so many different theories as to why that these stairs are there and what actually happens when you climb them. She says only a few have ever dared to climb the staircases, and those people who have reported, it says here, feeling unwell or unnerved and unwelcome or even nauseous when they've gone up the stairs. Some people say the stairs lead to another dimension, and other people say it leads to hell. But then would it go down? Anyway, that's just me.
Yeah.
Others say that with so many people and kids go missing in national forests because they climb these stairs and then they are never seen of again.
I don't like that.
I don't like that.
No, I don't like that at all.
So, anyway, that's one thing. We'll see if we can find something else. But, I mean, yeah, it's kind of crazy. And you know, it's funny when this fellow, Richard, told me about his story yesterday. First thing I said to him, sounds like a portal to me.
Well, I know, especially in the sky. That's why I'm trying to find it, but like, holy shit.
Stairway to heaven, right?
Yeah.
So there's one here. It says debunked. Okay, are the stairs in the woods real, or is it just really made for fiction? It says they may sound stupid, but the writing makes it seem real, and I'm hoping that they don't exist. But if they're fake, great. Not just sure what it is. So that was Reddit. I know.
Oh.
Reddit's kind of flippy floppy, hey?
I know. It can be really awesome, or it can be just like crap.
And as our next episode we're going to record is about tunnels again. We're revisiting tunnels. I have some, maybe not as much new information, but maybe some reconfirmed information.
Right. Something just to put a
and then
period
there's
on
people picking fights on each other in Reddit. It's kind of, yeah, I love that.
This one says, simple explanation of stairs in the woods.
Sock it to me.
It says there are stairs that rise from the ground and go up to the sky. The mysterious stairs are most often seen at night and look as if they were built in the woods out of nowhere.
Well, that's not suspicious at all.
No, not at all.
It still doesn't explain it.
No, I know. There's no other structure or building around them, so it's like something that's not even... remnants of a building, right?
Yeah.
A staircase is an architectural element that serves to climb from one floor to another of a building, and they can be made in many different ways. It says, what is certain is we cannot imagine stairs in the woods that are detached from its context. Like, this is a problem. It's not normal, right?
Right.
User says he really works for the search and rescue team for people that get lost in the woods. And let's face it, he wouldn't disturb it even a little bit.
Like, if people go missing all the time and then they can't be found and all that kind of stuff, like, I get that, right? Like, I mean, you know, whether you believe in aliens, and I do, you know, like, maybe the stairs is put there to lure people, because the obvious inclination for some people, whether they climb it just to check it out, curiosity, or just goofing around, like, ooh, look at me, I'm on the stairs, you know, right?
It's funny, though. He says during his rescue mission, this guy is an actual rescue dude, right? He said during rescue missions in dense vegetation, it is not unusual to encounter stairs.
Oh my God. I've never
that
seen
is
stairs.
Weird, eh?
I've been in a lot of forests.
He says stairs that emerge from the trees which lead nowhere, standing alone with an unusually robust appearance. He says, the man says that the first time was forbidden. He said his superiors, however, told him that he should not be surprised, that it's quite normal. The man, however, said that he intuitively, he said he should not climb on it. Later, he did, as his older colleagues told him. He ignored them, even though he was met many others in years to come. That is weird. Like, that's what they tell him? You think that... Yeah, don't climb up them.
Yeah. Better judgment, buddy.
I know.
I mean, I have a theory. I've said it before on the show. Call me weird. I don't really care anymore, right? I am past the state of judgment. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
What I feel... So you got these aliens. Again, not all... There are more than one type of alien, just like there's more than one type of human, right?
Yep.
So you got these different alien cultures or whatever. Some call the Greys, some call, you know, all avians or...
That's right,
you know, like whatever, right?
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm not very astute in my alien knowledge. Not with the menopause brain. But, like, you got all these kinds. So not all of them are into kidnapping the humans for experimentation and all that kind of good stuff. But there are some that do that, right? Say...
Scientifical type aliens.
Right. Just go with me on this one. They want to find more out about our DNA, let's just say, right? They want to see what makes us tick. So they probe us or kidnap us.
In the butt?
Butt play?
I'm sorry, just because it's such a thing, the anal probing. Why always the anal probing?
Why always the butt? I know.
Yeah, I know.
So they're taking our temperature. So like,
maybe
sure,
we're like fucking animals.
There you go. We're lab rats. We're experiments, right? So like, let's say they want to take a look at our DNA, right? So let's just say they have a specimen. They've abducted somebody. They want to mess around with the DNA just to try different shit, like a puzzle, like a Jenga, like a Rubik's Cube, right? And then they fuck up, right? They switch something on the DNA, the coding, and they create that normal human person that they picked up. Now they've made them a Sasquatch.
Oh, that would be neat,
right?
Well,
so
I mean,
now
not for the Sasquatch,
no,
but I mean,
but the gene code, they've done something, and they've kind of made them a Neanderthal type thing, right? They've kind of fucked up, right? Like, it's like, sir, what are we going to do with him now? It's like, just put him back. Right? That's what so you got Jim Smith running around. Where am I?
What the hell happened?
What's going on? I don't want anybody seeing me like this.
Oh my god, that would be horrible.
Right?
That would be absolutely horrible.
Well, how do you explain all those weird Bigfoot sightings?
Horrible.
So these are just basically misplaced experiments that went wrong, and the aliens feel guilty and they feel bad. Sorry, buddy, we're just going to put you back.
So they just build random stairs.
Run free. That's right. And they build the stairs from the run back down into the forest. Or that's how they get their specimens. They're like it's like a trap, like a snare. Like they're putting candy out. Like the white van that says free candy, right?
Yeah, I know.
Or free wine in my case.
Yeah, I know. Booze, anything.
Sure.
Chips and booze.
Chips and booze. And here I am.
I know, eh? Well, you know, I find it funny because it also says in this thing, it says, those stairs, when you do find them, they're almost always clean, free of vegetation, and they don't have any animal remains or poop on them.
Right.
Like, what the fuck? How can they not? How can they not? You have anything out here that's got poop. My fence has got bird crap on it, for Christ's sakes.
My car.
I know.
I washed my car. There's bird poop. I tracks it.
That is weird. And it says, too, in some cases, not far away, there is usually a cemetery or burial place.
Oh.
Almost always in the area where the stairs located, someone has disappeared.
Okay.
It says the stairs are never at the offshoots of vegetation zones, but always in the center. So it's not like, you know, when you come on a property, like when we were like at oh my god, I'm having brain fucking farts now too. When we were walking around in the bushes.
Yeah, over there.
It's not like those stairs would be sort of like where a home would have been.
Right.
They're right in the middle of a shit spot. Like you wouldn't have built a home in the middle of this treed area, or trees couldn't have grown up to like, you know.
Yeah.
So they're always like in a weird
they're
spot
not in
like
a clearing,
that.
Is what
I
you're
know.
saying. Yeah.
Everyone speaks of an unnatural sense of anguish and oppression when they approach them, to the point that only a few daredevils have had the audacity to climb them.
Right. And then what I've got here, it says, what is the myth about staircases in the woods? It says, some people say the stairs lead to another dimension. Oops. And it says, other people say it leads to hell. I think I mentioned that before. Wrong direction. Hello.
Well, you never know.
Directionally challenged.
How do we know where what is? We just think we know where it is.
Yeah.
Could be up.
I mean, what do I know? Yeah. Others say that why so many people and kids go missing. You know. Like before. Maybe I read this before. I don't know. The booze is kicking in.
I have a story.
You go. I love stories.
One man tells of something that happened to him personally when he worked as an infectious disease expert for the U.S. government health agency in the 1940s. Shortly after the famous Roswell accident, and there had been cases of mutilated animals. So during the 6 months of research in the area, many stairs were sighted that seemed to move at night. Where they had previously been, an area appeared to be burned.
I just christened the mic stand with the dip.
Did you ever?
I just licked that off. Don't look, Sherry.
I'm looking away. Look away.
Look away. Don't stare. It's okay.
It says there is also testimonies from outside the United States, from the Philippines, where there's this big festival. It said one man says he was fired from his job as a forester for being absent for several years while he was on reconnaissance. He says he climbed a ladder that he found in the thick woods to escape a stray dog.
Jacob's ladder.
He said only minutes had passed when he went down again, but in truth, 5 years had gone by.
Holy crap. I think I was swinging out of here.
That's okay. As long as it doesn't fall on your head, we're all good.
Well good. It looks beautiful, by the way.
Thank you.
Did you ever...
Yes.
So, speaking about missing people in national forests and stuff, right? There is actually a really terrifying documentary. It's a little dry in places, and it's called Missing 411. And it's a few parts, and actually I was listening years ago to a podcast. Some podcasts had, I don't know if the podcast was called Missing 411 or it was talking about the documentary, and it just talked about, you know, there's people that will go on, like, you know, they'll do like a search for missing people, and these people just disappear, like
and they never find them.
Never find them. Never find the shoes.
Nothing.
Never find
Hey,
clothing.
look at my friend that's missing.
Right.
What happened? She's gone.
But that's what I mean. Like, there's just there's no explanation why some of these people go missing, and as easily as they do, with not even finding any evidence, footprints or anything.
Nothing. I know.
Nothing. There's cases where there's people that will go out with a group of people walking, and the last person behind them goes missing, like that.
I fucking hate that. It's like
something with
when I used to have to like go walking around with my husband hunting. It's like, okay, I don't want to be first, and I don't want to be last.
I know.
So it's like, what do you?
No options, right?
I know, no options at all. No.
So there's an article here. This one looks pretty good. It's actually called from Fresh Land Magazine, so kind of legit, right? Stairs in the Woods and the Myth Behind It. They go on to say that Stairs in the Woods is a popular urban legend that has been circulating online for years now. The legend goes that hikers or explorers stumble upon a set of mysterious stairs in the middle of the woods that seem to lead to nowhere. Despite the curiosity of those who find them, they are warned by experienced hikers or locals that have, you know, to never climb them.
Yeah.
The legend claims that those who do climb the stairs disappear and are never seen of again.
Well, of course.
So it is important to note that there is no evidence to suggest that these stairs actually exist.
Yeah. But people see them all the time.
Says the man.
I know.
Anyway. And especially like you read the story. Like
I
you
know.
had,
I have another one here.
you
too.
actually had 4 strangers.
Yep.
They confirmed. Anyway, it says it's mostly the likely work of fiction. However, there's that but.
I know.
Yeah. The legend has become so popular that it has spawned numerous stories, images, and videos on the internet. It is possible that the story originated as a cautionary tale to warn people about the dangers of exploring unfamiliar areas alone, especially in the wilderness. A nice clean staircase, come on.
I know. It doesn't
How
make
ominous
sense.
is that? It's not like it's rusty wood or...
No.
Oh,
it's going to fall.
Oh no,
I
I'm
know.
going to fall through.
Yeah.
So,
See, this one is in Sweden. It says 2 young men found a solitary ladder and decided to climb it.
okay.
One of them felt his shoulder touched and turned, thinking it was his companion,
Yeah.
but he was too far away to have touched him. The touch says it was icy, and another one tells of a story of a woman who fell suddenly dead.
So
Oh yeah, the lady fell down. The lady fell down dead.
Fall down, boom.
She fell down, go boom, crash, boom. It says it says staircases in the wood that exist. It says, while everything we have written may seem the result of pure fantasy, we must not forget that stairs that lead to nowhere exist, and how, apart from some photos posted and testimonials, very few in truth, because most who approach them usually want to get as far away from them as possible. Yeah, so you see stairs and you're like, let's take some pictures. Like, no, fuck, we're not going to go there.
Fuck no.
Yeah, we'll just
They
leave.
noped out of that.
They noped.
Yeah. Well, it's funny. So this page, as much as they were going on about debunking and saying, "Oh no," right?
Yeah,
right.
And then they're like, yeah.
And now all of a sudden, there's a section where it says "experiences of people." That's probably how that turned. Hey,
The
That turned
word
fast.
has turned.
That's right. But they do say that there's also been these stories found in Germany, Brazil, Portugal, and the Philippines.
Yeah,
Like,
I
it's
know,
common.
everywhere. I know, that's crazy.
So I'll read some of
And
these.
this is from like a traveler magazine too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So it's almost like they kind of give the warning, but they don't want to enforce it. They don't want to scare
to
you.
the Philippines,
But
and
it's
you go to the
okay.
bushes, don't climb the fucking stairs.
Yeah. I know. It's almost like the label on the hot coffee. May burn you.
Yeah.
No shit.
Hot pockets may contain
Don't
hot
climb the
shit.
strange stairs in the middle of the woods. No
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Woohoo.
So it says, one of them states, it says that when they saw and asked about it for the first time, they were told not to worry about it. It was normal. Everyone said the same thing, and he was told that he should never go near any of them. Someone said that he thought that maybe the house that was there before, like what you had talked about, right?
Yeah.
Maybe there was a basement or other rubbish that would have, that would specify that there was a home there before.
In the middle of the fucking wooded place, right?
With trees and shit, yeah.
Yeah.
So there were just a set of stairs there with a base that went up 16 steps. Anybody could barely shake them. Anyway,
Yeah.
next one says, they look like stairs from a normal suburban home, kind of cool though, or kind of old though. And when the investigation happened, nothing can be found. When that was weird, and grass didn't seem to grow near the stairs either. No vegetation.
Yeah, what's with the no vegetation shit too?
Fairy
It's not like
rings.
someone's out there with the
Maybe
weed
it's
whacker,
fairies.
like
Maybe it's
fucking.
fairies, right? Like,
Well, yeah, they like to play tricks and shit, right?
don't fuck
Here,
with the fairies.
climb my stairs, right? Climb, come on, ow, poke myself in the eye. I'm blind.
Next one says, just looking at them gives me a creepy feeling that you can't quite explain. Just imagine coming across this set of metallic stairs in the middle of the forest, all surrounded by trees, and leads to nowhere.
Yeah, metal stairs, that's even weirder.
The
though.
metal stairs, yeah. Like the spiral we were talking about. Another one says, it was covered with moss and made from what looked like really old concrete and large pebbles or rocks, and anyone just can't stand on those stairs for a long time. It feels like those stairs are repelling you.
Oh.
And then the last one, this gives the feeling of being severely unwelcome, and that I should get the fuck away as far as possible. And thinking about it now gives a twisted wrong feeling. So, I mean, there's people that have seen them, even though they dispute that it doesn't happen, but they turn around and tell real people stories.
Yeah, exactly. And said, what explanation is it to these architectural anomalies? It said, there can be, people say it could be remains of buildings that have deteriorated over time, leaving only the stairs in the woods as mute vestiges of their existence. And then it says there are those who speak of aliens, portholes to another dimensions, even a porthole to hell. And it says there are those that say, other people as well, that the stairs are used as unholy pulpits for satanic rituals.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So I guess on that note, we'll say, have you ever seen stairs in the forest or some place in the script where it shouldn't be? Like, let us know. Like,
I want to know.
This happened around the world.
Tell me where they are so we can go look at them.
I want to climb the stairs.
Take pictures. I don't know if I'll climb them, but I'll take a picture of it.
Take a picture. Take a picture of me on the stairs posing.
Yeah, I know, and all of a sudden you're gone.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
They're like, fuck.
But first, a selfie. But first, let me take a selfie.
Yeah, this one's the last selfie I ever went.
Like this, say like...
Yeah. Peace.
Yeah.
Oh, there she is. She's gone.
And she's gone. So, anyway, so that's our weird episode of Ramblesode of Staircases in the Forest.
That's
Creepy.
right.
Yeah.
Started off with staircases in the sky and went off staircases to hell.
I know, but
From heaven to hell.
I don't get that. Like,
I know.
Just,
It's the whole satanic.
Do you think it's like the non-believers, like, they don't exist, but don't go on them, you'll go to hell.
Yeah, exactly right. Everything leads to hell.
Everything
apparently.
goes to hell. Yeah.
Everything leads to... My alcohol is going to lead me to hell. No.
Too much cheesecake will get you to hell.
Oh, damn. I'm screwed.
Yeah, so that's that Ramblesode.
Yeah, cool.
Another one under our belt. Listen to us.
If you were to get a hold of us, Chaz, where would you get a hold of us at?
At Givinguptheghostpodcast at gmail.com.
Right.
Turn those tables, eh?
Aha, that was good, eh?
Turn those table tipping tables.
Put you on your heels.
That's right, making me think fast. Fast on my toes. 2 drinks in. I don't move fast. No, I'm sorry. I do not move fast, nor do I want to move fast.
Those days are over.
Gone. But quickly, just to announce every episode again, May 30th, be there, be square. If you got your ghost story, we want to know it.
Square.
If you want to meet us, I mean, we're okay. Like, we're not. Well, I think I'm special, but I think Sher's special.
I'm special in different ways.
That's right. But like, if you want, come out, say hi, and just have a little chit chat and stuff. And you too, Gavin. Yes, please do come out and see us and talk to us and say hi. Come listen to us tell some stories. I think what would be nice for that night, Sher?
What?
I think if we did some research on the Little Brown Jug's location. Just to see where it's been and what kind of shit's been going down there, right? Because it's on the border of the Exchange District. I'm sure it's seen something there. Yes, not to say we don't know for sure. Like if Little John Brug's hot, Little Brown Jug,
Little John Brug.
But
sorry,
I know
that was the best.
That was a good slip up. Yeah,
the John Brug.
I'm switching my words here. Like we don't know what's haunted. Like
no,
and I will ask because I will ask. Yeah.
But there's something in the vicinity.
Sure. But, we could do stuff on the haunted area there, too, right? I heard somebody tell me, Ashley from Winnipeg Paranormal Group, when she hosted with me last week at the fair, at the psychic fair.
The fair.
Mystic Medium
and Mindfulness.
Yes. Market. She did say, too, that, when she was at... she attended, I guess, school at the Red River campus when it was new, just around the corner there, right?
Okay.
And she, too, even said her and other people just felt a really weird, bad vibe.
Really?
Yes. I can see that. I can see that.
That's a stressful place, school.
Oh, God, it's so stressful, hey?
I know.
It
sucks.
Yeah, school sucks.
Yeah.
Thank God I'm not educated. Just kidding. And tell us about your stair experience. Stairway to Heaven. Anyway.
That was
check us out on all the platforms. Check us out May 30th. Thank you again to Amy for the market. I think I covered all our bases. Yeah. Anyway, so remember to live every day like it is your last.
But
never give up the staircase.
Yeah.
Ooh. Staircase to heaven.